So I got a lot of questions about implementation. So I'm gonna walk through this, and again, you can ask me questions here in a bit, and I can elaborate, but I'm just gonna give you a brief overview of what it looked like. First thing we had to do was create some type of finder program that could support us. For us, Define Careers was a great fit. They worked with us. They were easy to get a hold of. They worked with my counselors. I could connect some of their partners, people they were working with some of my people, and I didn't have to worry that when kiddos got on a program, it wouldn't work, or this doesn't work, or my password doesn't work, because we all know that happens. And so that was exciting about finding this Define Careers who worked so well with us. So they helped create a dashboard for us for our Portrait of the Graduate. So within that dashboard, our kids are doing their interest inventories that's required. They're writing out their goals. They are showing different, when we say, did you meet these indicators? They are uploading the artifacts or evidence to display that. Do you have an A, B, or C in Algebra 2 that is required for college ready? Then they can just upload their grade, their report card, or their transcript and prove that, yes, I have met that indicator. Also, through Define Careers at the middle school level, we were able to really have more opportunities for project-based learning on career exploration. Our kiddos were struggling with understanding the various and the broad opportunities they had. They tended to think education, or in the last few years, they've gone with counselors, not just school counselors, but like therapists, because as you know, a lot of our kiddos are seeing therapists and they're needing that, and they're seeing that it's helping them. And so in turn, they're like, yes, this is what I want to do. So we wanted just to broaden that and let them start looking at different careers. So basically for us, Define Careers was our hub, okay? It has to work within that, so that we're constantly going there. And it's not something, I know if you think about it, if you have 4 or 5 different platforms, nobody uses them correctly, right? Or you lose one, or you forget about how to use this one. So having one hub that we all work together was probably one of the best things, I think, luckily, that we chose to do. Also, we aligned it with our ICAP program. This is not a new program, and that's what we had to reiterate to our stakeholders and to our teachers as we began to roll this out. This is not new. These are expectations, but we're trying to make this easier for our students, for our teachers, and for our counselors. From the counselor perspective, I think Mike alluded to this, we cannot put the full weight of what we need on school counselors. Inputting data or running sheets of who wants to be in nursing, who wants to do that they have better things to be doing with their time. And I know you agree, they're already overburdened with some things, and I didn't want this to be just another thing that they had to do. So we began to teach them like they are the trainer. They understood Portrait Graduate. They know Define Careers in and out. They began to write their scripts in the specific directions for implementation. So if we're going to talk about a goal, and we're going to do a SPARK goal with our 6th graders, the counselors have a script that they share with the teachers who are going to implement it. And all they have to do is walk through that. They don't have to prep for it. They're not figuring something out. They're not having to find things. It is listed right there for them to follow. Very easy with the directions, instructions. And then also on top of that, the collaboration between counselors and them. They would do classroom visits. They would support the teachers. If a teacher was stuck or absent, a counselor would fill in if it was, a day we were doing Define Careers or exploration. One thing I'll point out, this has been a fluid process. We have changed, we have pivoted several times. That's where really Dr. Spadelli helped us out with this research, because as you know, a teacher is going to not tell me. They may complain in the lounge about something not being easy, but when they sit down with Sharon James, who initiated this program, they're not going to say, this is difficult, this is hard, I don't understand why. And so that allowed them to have another person who's nothing connected to us, complete research, who could visit with them, hear their concerns, and then help relay that, like, hey, I think they need this. I think it might be helpful if you rolled this out. I think it would be helpful if you did more of this training. And that helped us. It freed the teachers up to speak their minds, and our counselors to speak their minds, and our admin too with him. And then we could kind of learn from that and pivot or change as we needed to do so.